Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans.
Logan Cook to kick.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And away we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 8, go!
The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Ward now on 3rd down. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On the jump.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
60 Bison. Shot 60. Shot 60.
Ward setting up to throw. Okonkwo brings it in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready.
First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Come on.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Shot.
From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves, 19 Lions. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Go.
3rd and long for him here. Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. Fourier Orokin with the pick. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They'll go again here with Tutin. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Time set here on this 3rd down from the Titans. 6 DBs out there. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. They'll look underneath here for ETN. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together. They're going for this from their own side. 4th down. Here's Lawrence. Throw caught by his running back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
It's going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I'm just kind of laughing with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Okay, ready?
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Ward off the play fake. That's complete to Alec Iomanu. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And now it's 2nd down.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Ready, ready. Let's go.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready, go!
Here he goes, third and long. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
The kick by Patterson is good. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Focus, hot. 11.
Tootin on first and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, that have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Lawrence in the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
All right, let's go.
Hand off to Tootin. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Titans are leading so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have it third and 10. They'll throw third and long. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Ward setting the pass. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
On the coverage.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
What's going to throw here on third? He's got Ridley here on the slant. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he has this to the opposing 35.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Ready, set.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. Finds a man right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throw here, 3rd down. It is cut left side. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Ready up.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Lisa 24.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Look at that power, deep left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
All right, let's go.
We'll go play action, Lawrence. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. And the Titans getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Get up. Ready.
Hand off to the back. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Ready,
Need a
break.
better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And Ward's going to hit the deck as he gains enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Give to Williams from the gun. No, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
That's got to be so frustrating for the run. If you're fighting the good fight, you even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now looking to throw with Ward. Left side, cut by Ridley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Calvin Ridley. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Titans with the lead here at Nissan Stadium. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready? 80 Cardinal, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
From the red zone on first. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Now give left side. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Jaguars are going to call their first. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Ward's going to throw it. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans throw their lead just before halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Rip, 24.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Looking to throw. He rolls to it, trying to get away from the pressure, but he caves and they drop him. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He completes it in traffic. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Motion man left is Brown. 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Jaguars in a punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 68.
From the gun, it's Ward. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
Downfield to DK. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 32 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready? Cougar 19.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Set. 70 Timber. Ready?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Ready? Break. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Running for the marker with Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Come on. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
13 yards.
It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18. Pioneer.
Ward setting up to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
On the jump.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Go street. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Set. Ready?
Underneath the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Go!
Now Ward. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ward now on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory. Best kickers always have. You convert the next time around.
That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So it'll be second down.
Brings up second and
gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards.
First and 10 from the 43. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Short pass, Bryant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. And the Jaguar.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. First down from the 42. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down from the 42.
Red on red. Son, it's hot.
Motioning left is Thomas. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Titans have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Titans have a first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
Ward now. He's got a man left. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Come on. Set. Go.
First and 10. It's Pollard. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Shotgun snap out of Ward. Forced out to his right. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On third down, here's Williams. Maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be fourth and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Kate, any way you look at it, any script you were going to write for a comeback, it started with the field goal. They had to have that right there, and they don't. So you can rip up that script. Not sure there's enough time remaining to find a way to win.
First down throw, Lawrence. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
11. Lisa, 24. Hey, Soko, right. Safe right.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. And the Titans get it back after making their third first-half interception. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Go.
Williams will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars have some new life in the fourth.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Escapes the pocket. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Once again here, second and 10. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey,
Here he is to throw. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. First and 10.
Lisa 24.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. Offense is hurrying, time running down. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
23. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. 2 plays ago, if we had seriously mentioned a safety partner, we'd have been laughed out of this booth, right?
Well, they say things move fast in the NFL, huh?
A couple of back-to-back sacks, losses like that, really opens us up to possibilities we weren't expecting.
Yeah, not all those possibilities are good, Kate, unless you're that defense that just dropped 2 points on the scoreboard.
Ready up.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Check out.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
49-yard line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. So this winds up a win for the Titans. And we